Hey bird nerds, how we all doing today? I hope everyone is doing great. Hope the birds are doing great. Mike, you want to say hi? Hi. Who's that? He's out here hanging out with us. Just got done feeding the birds. This morning. Yeah, hope you guys, the birds are doing good. Hope everyone's happy, healthy. If you're wanting to have babies, hope you got babies. If you're wanting to just enjoy your birds, hope you're enjoying your birds. Can you say hi? He's such a good bird. Yeah, I don't want you on my shoulder though, because you might poop on my shirt, and I don't want you to poop on my shirt. Anyways, guys, just gonna bring you another quick video. I want to thank everyone. Appreciate you for the comments that you've been putting in the videos. I'm going to be selecting some more comments this week, sending some more Bird Nerd merch out. And today I will be sending the Bird Nerd merch out from last week's video. So I was gone for the weekend, so I wasn't able to get it out before I left. Was able to go hunting with my family and go hunting for some deer. So it's family tradition that we have, help fill our freezers and get us some food for the winter and spend some family time together. It was really good. Had a great time, and we were successful in many of our hunts. So we always grateful for that. So thanks again, those that have subscribed, the new subscribers, welcome to the Bird Nerd fam. The channel's growing, guys, and I credit all to you, and I appreciate it, and thank you for your support. And looking forward to just continuing to grow this channel. So if you haven't already, like, subscribe, share. I know we get a lot of viewers that watch these that haven't subscribed. So if you're one of those watching it right now, click that subscribe button. Mikey, tell them. Say, click it, click it, click it. See, he just told you guys. Okay, I've had a lot of people just ask how some of my birds are doing, and we're gonna you wanna just come sit up on my shoulder? I just don't want you to poop on me, dude. I gotta go to work today. We'll put you up here. You like being up here. There you go. I've had several people ask how some of my other birds are doing. We focused a lot on canaries and borks right now, or sorry, gouldian finches and borks. Some of our babies, our Amerdine babies have come out. We had 4 chicks that fledged while I was gone. All 4 of them are female, guys. The odds of that. Usually they've kicked out about 60% female, 40% male, this pair at least. So they fledged. I had my 2 shaft-tail babies have fledged. My Java babies, they are growing so fast, guys. I don't know if I've ever seen babies grow this fast. These parents are just pounding the food for their chicks, which is awesome. This is what you want. So they're almost all the way feathered. They should be coming out probably by the end of this week. I still have gouldian babies up here. I haven't checked the nest, but I can hear them. I know there's multiple of them, which is good. My gouldian babies down here, they've all fledged. They're starting to eat on their own. I'm hoping by the end of this week we can pull them and get them weaned. I don't want to keep them with the fosters very long. I don't want them to associate to society finches and pick up their calls. So as soon as they're weaned, I'm going to pull them in hopes that that doesn't happen. So I've had a lot of people ask on my zebra finches, so we'll give you an update on my zebra finches. I've had several people ask how to breed Java finches, so maybe we'll just touch base on that briefly. Give you an update on my stars, my parrot finches. Trying to think what else we have in here that I haven't really. My cutthroats. I've got a couple pairs of cutthroat finches. My scarlet-breasted grass parakeets up there. There's my male right there. Good looking guy. He's starting to molt. So yeah, so let's give you an update on all them. So let's turn the camera around so I can show you guys some of some of these guys. I did just feed them. Cages are messy. Just have a lot of babies, so I haven't dared clean some of the inside of these, mostly for my shaft-tail babies and my Amerdine babies. But those are fledged now, so this week we'll probably get to cleaning the cages and making sure that it's a nice, happy and healthy environment. That's always important. So let's flip this around. All right, you can see, so all the way down there, you can just see his tail. That's one of the baby shaft tails. And then the other baby shaft tail is right there next to one of the baby Amerdine finches. There's one of the baby females. There's another baby female. There's another baby female. Mikey wants to come be a part of the show. You want to come sit on my shoulder, dude? All right, come here. Trying to think where the other female is. She's around. She may be in the nest box. They like to go in and out of the nest boxes. So, but yeah. So we'll let's start in here. We got most of our species in here. Let's start with our parrot finches. So I have 6 parrot finches. One of them is, you can see, starting to become a heavy pied. He's down there on the wire. And then I've got a couple parrot finches up there. One of my parrot finches there. And then I have another parrot finch that's down here eating. So this parrot finch has a weird growth on its shoulder. It is an older parrot finch. So I don't know if it's genetics. I don't know if it's age. Unfortunately, he's just living out his days here in the aviary. I'm not expecting to breed or have anything come out of him. So, but we do, with these others, I do have some young parrot finches. I was really hoping to get some breeding out of them in hopes that I could maybe watch them, see if any of them pair up, and then I can pull that pair out and set them up in one of my larger flight cages. But I really haven't got that much action. I know I've had several people drop comments of I need to start feeding them some live food, and that will help spark their breeding season. And I did give them some live food here a couple months back, fairly consistently, and it was mostly for my Amerdine finches because they had babies, and then the parrot finches just enjoyed the the extra bounty as well. But I really haven't gotten too much out of them. You see my shaft tail feeding his baby. That's my male. Actually, sorry, that's my female. Very cool. So yeah, so not sure on the parrot finches. They did, at one point a while ago, they made a nest down in here. You can see the parrot finch down there. And one of them laid a couple eggs. So I do know I have a female. I haven't heard much activity from like a male. Usually the male parrot finches are a little bit more outwardly aggressive, I guess you could say, to the females because they want to breed. They are a little bit more vocal. They have a trill that they have as their song. And I really haven't heard much, so I don't know if I just don't have a male, or if I do have a male, it's one of my older parrot finches. So not sure what to do there, but that's kind of the update there on my parrot finches. I'm hoping to, once my borks and stuff are out, and they've raised their babies and I've pulled them out, I'd love to put my parrot finches in there and then see if anything pairs off, and then I can kind of just leave that pair in there and see if we could get some breeding activity. So I have my older brother, he's got parrot finches, and he's been really successful with them. A couple of the parrot finches I have are chicks from his parrot finches. So he's been able to do something right and get several babies this year from several different pairs. So I'm hoping to reciprocate that, but it's proved to be a little bit harder than I thought it would. So, and then let's jump over to our stars since they're already in here as well. So I've got 3 pairs of star finches. I've got yellow-bodied stars that are red-faced and orange-faced. And I do have a female that is a green body. She's up there. So they're all eating and enjoying company. Guys, I think the starfinches are so pretty. I really enjoy them. Just to watch. They're beautiful colors. I love the colors on their face. So we do have a few pairs set up, and I did set them up in the past. I had them in these cages, and both pairs laid eggs. But one pair wasn't fertile, and the other pair was fertile, but they didn't sit consistently enough, and the eggs ended up not surviving and hatching. So I did end up pulling them to give them a break for the winter, and we'll set them back up in the springtime. And I may try and do kind of a colony setting to see if maybe that will help and give us a little bit better success there. So we'll see on that. Not sure. Look at those guys. I think he's beautiful. Well, and while he's in the frame, we can jump over to our zebra finches. So I did originally set up my zebra finches, but I think I was a little too hasty, guys. I rushed it too much. I didn't give them enough time. I did quarantine them, but I just didn't give them enough time to really truly get adapted to the new settings, my lighting schedule, the different birds in my aviary, and so I threw them together with one of my other males down there. I need to pull that out. They do have food. It's all down there, but I left the container in there, and so now they're all trying to get in there. So we'll pull that out. I don't want any birds getting stuck in there. That could be bad. So anyway, so I have my two males in here. I did have a third male, and he actually ended up passing away. I think he was older, and I knew he was older when I purchased him, but he was the genetics that I wanted. He was the black breast, black faced male, and I was really hoping I could maybe get at least one clutch of babies out from him so I could keep that genetic line going, and I wasn't able to do that. He ended up passing, so unfortunately we are just down to these two males that are right here, the orange breasted males. So, and then I did have my females in this flight, but they were starting to, watch out Mike, I'm close to the cage here. They were starting to try and take over the nests, and I have my Amerdine finches in there. I've got my Javas in there nesting. I got cutthroats nesting in that nest box, and the female zebra finches were trying to take over their nest boxes. So I had to pull them, and I just threw them down in here. So I just have 3 females down there. Right there, you can see them. So I've got them down there just until these chicks fledge. Once these chicks fledge, I'm actually probably gonna pull all of the nest boxes out for the winter and just let everyone rest, and then I'll be able to throw my zebra finches back in there so that they can get some exercise and have a bigger cage to spend the winter in. So let's see, I've got my scarlet breasted parakeets in there. There's my male there, my female, she's right down there. Hopefully my lighting adjusts so you can actually see their beautiful colors. The male, he's starting to molt. He's getting some pin feathers on his head and on his breast. And the female, she seems active. She actually still seems interested in nesting, but I've not put them back together. I don't want her to. I put them together. She spent days in the nest box. She showed every sign of breeding, but they did not. She didn't lay any eggs, and they are young, so they're a year old this year, and so I just don't know if maybe she was too young. So I pulled them. We're gonna rest her for the winter, and then come springtime we'll put them back together in hopes that we can get some baby scarlet-breasted parakeets out. So hopefully that is the end goal there. So let's see what else we got, guys. We've got lots of, like, there's Pink Lemonade. She's spending more time outside of the nest box now that her chicks are getting bigger, which is good. And I'll post a video right here. for babies, just so you guys can see them, because I love them. I think they're so cool. So our Java finches, I've asked several people for me to do a video on breeding Java finches. I just have the one pair. I have raised multiple, I've had multiple pairs of Javas in the past, and they're great birds. I think they're so pretty. They're slick. They just look like penguins to me, and it looks like they just put on like a tuxedo. It just looks very elegant, very sharp. They rarely have a feather that's out of place. Just some good looking birds. I really enjoy them. To breed them, they are hard to tell sexually apart. They, you know, males and females look the same. To the trained eye, the breeders can tell some differences. So the males, usually their nostrils are a little bit more a darker red, and they're more inflamed. So you can kind of see that the males on the left, his nostrils are more red and inflamed than the females. The heads of the females are a little bit more narrow, and their beaks are a little bit more narrow, whereas the male, they're a little bit more broad and swollen. So those are just a few differences that you can tell male from female. Males do sing. They have it's a fairly quiet song, but they do have a song that they sing, and the females don't. I'm trying to think. That's really probably about it. They're great birds. They can at times be a little pushy. This pair, thankfully, I've never seen them bully any of the birds around. They do protect their nest if anyone's next to it, but it's just kind of chase the birds away. They don't chase them down and become aggressive towards them. They can be known to take over other birds' nest boxes if they want that. So just be aware of that if you're trying to colony breed them. That is a possibility. Thankfully, these guys chose a nest box that was already empty, and we didn't have to worry about any issues that way. So we'll their chicks are hungry. I'll show you their chicks real quick, and then we'll kind of wrap this up. All right, here's their chicks. I'm hoping they don't fly out because they're really getting feathered up. Kind of hard to see. Move my hands so you guys have a little bit of light there. Let me come back down here. So they're getting all feathered up. We still have 4 chicks in there. You can see 2 heads there, and there's a head there, and then there's one underneath them all. You can see that 4th tail over there in the corner. So yeah, so just looking good. Beautiful birds. Mom and Dad are doing such a good job at feeding these guys. Like I said, I've never seen babies grow as fast as these, you guys. They really have been great parents and have done such a wonderful job at making sure these guys' crops are as full as they possibly can be. So Mom and Dad have done such a good job. Say bye, Mikey. Say love you. So just really pleased with this pair. They've done awesome. So excited to see those Java babies fledge. So, but yeah, so just kind of giving you guys an update on some of the other birds that we haven't really focused on a whole ton. Let me know, guys, if there's anything else you want me to focus on. We can do some more specific videos towards specific species or breeds, and it doesn't even have to be about a species that I currently have. I have raised several wax bills in the past, and some other varieties of Australian species, things like that. So if you guys have any questions or requests, let me know. I'd be more than happy to try and provide the best of input that I can for you guys to help give you some education on birds and help you be able to set your birds up for success so that they're healthy and happy and have the best environment possible that you can give them. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for your support. Again, go on and subscribe, like, and share. We're going to be pulling some more comments, sending out some more Bird Nerd merch this week. So and those of you that have received them, post some pictures and send them to me, and I'll put them on my videos if you guys want to kind of highlight those that have received some of some of the Bird Nerd merchandise from me. So appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time.